Hey family, it's your girl again this week, the Mystic Mover, spiritual healer, energy coach, and I'm bringing you some information this week so we can get this new level activated. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Okay, and you can visit my shop if you desire personal reading, mysticmelaninshop.com. Okay, so jumping right into this week's energy read. Now, there's a lot happening, okay, and the point of it all is not to lose hope, because there is so many changes happening on an energetic cellular level that we are not even aware of. It's things that are transpiring right now that has never happened before. This can be understood as changes in our life that make us feel as if what's going on kind of situation. Okay guys, so this is a pre-read to the cards that I pulled here. I love pulling cards off camera because I like to meditate over these cards and really get a game and understanding to what spirit is telling me. But no further delays, let's jump right into it. I'm gonna read all these cards off to you in the order in which they came out. First card is transformation. Second card, your commitment is being tested. Third card, we got the magician energy. And our fourth card is calling for courage. So guys, the first thing that you want to know about these cards that I put up for you is numero uno, okay, transformation. Now this is not something that's new to us. Transformations have been happening for us since 2019, baby. So the transformations will not stop. Let me say this. The world is evolving at a rapid pace. And a lot of what we are experiencing and seeing right now is a new world evolving. While the new world is amongst us, it has to physically manifest through certain energies, right? So in your own personal life, what you could be experiencing in your transformations, to know that you are in a transformation, okay? It's a lot of deep healing happening, a lot of cellular change, okay? If you have been noticing changes in your body, changes in your emotions, changes in your mind, changes in where you want to go, environments, all of this, this is happening for a specific reason and a specific purpose. Emotional chaos, my friends, is going to be a big factor for us right now, especially the people who are into deep transformation. Everybody's life is different. Everybody has come here to play a different role. So whatever role it is that you have been destined to play will start to kind of change for you right now. It's going to be brought to the forefront. So we can thank Saturn and Pisces, the planet of structure, for a lot of these transformational changes. And a lot of these changes that are happening are going to be beneficial if you can allow the changes to happen and not resist what is happening for you right now. So when we think about transformation, I want to give you an understanding of what I mean. So what the feeling feels like is, of course, you are not who you were a year ago, but you're also not where you feel that you would have been by now. But what is happening is divine timing. And we don't like to hear divine timing as humans, because the bills due now. The rent is due now. Okay? I'm tired of my job now. I'm ready to bam now. Right? So this is an emerging process. From April to June, you will be emerging. And what you become a final form to completely depends on you and how you have allowed this process to shape and mold and build you. So one big huge thing I want you to understand is, do not stop what it is that you've been doing because you feel like maybe you haven't seen the results, or maybe it has not given you the return on investment that you thought that it would have given you in this time frame. Everything is being slowed down. You're not incompetent. You are not less creative than others. You're not less smarter than others. You're not less popular than others. What is happening is you are being emerged into a different energy, a different form. You're being prepared for your time. And the most important thing is to not stop what you are doing because of what you see, what you are experiencing, and what you feel. Because energy is invisible. You cannot see it. You can feel it, but you cannot see it. Not all the time. And especially when it is a healing energy, when it is a cellular change you can see, but when it is a deep healing energy, it is healing things from ancestral history. It is healing things going forward to protect you, to start to prepare a table. It is healing things that you experienced that was not meant to damage you or hurt you, but it was meant to prepare you for this place. So if your mind is frustrated with where you are, understand that where you are is not where you're going to stay. You are in between one place to the next place. That's crazy, because the next card is your commitment is being tested. And the commitment is being tested is just talking about you being halfway to your goal. But before I jump into elaborating on that, I do want to speak about this cellular change. Now, the cellular change is going to be happening for you throughout the DNA, throughout the body, throughout the senses. You're going to notice a change in yourself. Reactions to food, reactions to body care, lotion, whatever you've been using all your life, you start getting a reaction. Understand, DNA is upgrading, vibrating higher. Therefore, when you are in a new realm, you have to do what this realm requires. You can't go on planet Venus and try to live like you did on planet Earth. Planet Venus has a different type of atmosphere. It is created in that atmosphere to maintain the living life of that planet. So, dreaming of traumas, identifying your childhood wounds is going to be numero uno. Because whatever you went through in the past, it is not going to sustain you moving forward. This is a new world, a new way of being, a new way of attracting, a new way of thinking, a new way of feeling, a new way of being. Everything is new. And I call this a new era. So, when you're living in a new era, there's going to be a lot of things that require that you move in a completely different way. So habits are also changing, routines are changing, our desires are changing. This is a great time to start adding grounding rituals. It's a great time to start adding grounding rituals. The purpose of a grounding ritual is to keep you rooted in what you already know is available to you. What you already know. And things have been proven to you up until this point. Up until this point, right here where you start to feel a lot of changes. Those changes can make you feel stuck. They can make you feel confused. They can make you feel as if maybe I'm not going in the right path, when, my friends, you are going in the right path. But you have to ground yourself and remind yourself that this is the path that I'm supposed to be on. And you have to find the beauty and the happiness and the love and the gratitude in where you are. Because if you cannot, you are going to go through several tests to get you to understand that concept. And it's better for you to just embrace it than to allow the universe to force you to understand that, hey, my friend, what I'm doing is what I need to do, because what I need to do is what you are destined for. Now, let's talk about this card. Your commitment is being tested. Now, hear me. Hear me. Your mindset right now should be, what is possible for me? What is possible? What do you believe is possible for yourself? Eliminate the things you don't have. Tap into your being and see what your soul has been really craving from the last 10 years. What has your soul been saying? And let me help you out. Your soul always gives you this idea, this perspective. And then the ego mind transforms that information into doubts, fears, and anxiety. You start to question, can I really do that? Is this really meant for me? How can I make that work? When you start asking those types of questions, what is happening is your soul is guiding you to your path, but your human body is questioning your ability to be able to manifest that into your real world. But what you gotta remember is that this is predestined. Also, you want to be thinking about, what do you believe? Believe, underline bold. Believe that you are capable of. And be honest with yourself if you think that I am capable of this, but I'm afraid in this area. Or I don't think I'm capable of this because of this. You need to be in tune with these, because this is a part of that deep healing process that is going to be pushing you and pulling you into a different state of being. Do you believe in your dreams, or are you distracted by the process? This is the type of thought process that you want to be holding on to, because your belief is going to be a driving force for the change that's going to be happening. Your life needs to be built around affirmations, intentional spoken speech, from the thought to the mouth. That's a sound vibration. When you speak out something, it immediately starts to vibrate within a frequency. And the more that you speak it, the more energy you send with it, the bigger it becomes. And what happens is you become a portal of attraction for the things that you desire. Now you also are going to need to do shadow work on your perspectives. If you are struggling to feel good, to think great about you, your purpose, and what you are producing, you have got to do shadow work. Because there is something that you are holding on to that is preventing you from thinking greater, feeling greater. And you can manifest in that energy, but it will not be to your expectation. And this is the time, my friends, okay, where the expectation of who you are is about to bloom and manifest. And this is crazy to me, because the next card, I know the cards, but the energy and information that's coming out of my mouth is just flowing. The next card is the Magician. Now, the Magician is big magic energy. The Magician is also ruled by Mercury. And in April, Mercury will be going into retrograde in the sign of Taurus. What's happening with this Mercury retrograde is not going to be like previous retrogrades. This is going to be a true potential and extremely high manifesting Mercury retrograde. And you should pour your energy into small steps of creation. Whatever you can create for yourself. And creation does not mean something that you're going to hold into your hand and present it to show what you've done, like arts and crafts. Creation can be as simple as finalizing a business plan, getting a marketing strategy for yourself. How will people know who I am? How will people know what I have to provide? This is creation. Creation is anything that you use your mind to build with. And Mercury rules the mind. So it's going to be a lot of intellectual thought processes. And this is why I put an emphasis on, please do not disregard how you feel. If you're feeling bad, you need to deal with it. You need to ask yourself, why am I feeling this way and what led me to being in this state? You got to start nipping that stuff in the bud while Mercury is retrograding in Taurus. This is going to be a major retrograde. It's going to be a solar eclipse. Well, not solar, but yeah, solar. But it's going to be eclipse season. It's going to be a lot of magic that is going to be taking place now going forward. And the only thing that can hold you back is your mind and how you view yourself and how you think about yourself. And you have to really make peace with your past and what it is that you've already done, because that's going to be your outcome if you do not heal these things. So you want to understand with this Magician card right here, the magic is going to be yours. And what magic is going to be yours means is that things are going to align for you in ways that you do not expect. So you have to remain open to the way in which things come to you. The way that you used to manifest last year, it done upgraded. So that's why you wonder why my manifestations are not working, or the processes that I had previously are not working. You have upgraded. And when you move up to the first grade, we don't do kindergarten work. We do the next level work, but we have to be able to recognize that the next level is present. Pay attention to what changes in this Mercury in retrograde. And what I mean is, if you are working so hard on something and you are not progressing, this is not the time to be frustrated, to feel down, to feel like you're not worthy. No. This is the time for you to review why it's not working. It's not working not because of you, because all creation is the human being. That's a part of your spiritual essence. But it may not work in that way. You may have to revise, review, replace, all the rereads. But you don't give up. Don't reverse. That's the only one. They're the only real way to stay away from. Don't reverse and go the other way. Unless Spirit is making it a high point of understanding that this is not the time. And also, this commitment being tested card talks about it not being, it's not a no, but it's a not yet. So I think we have a way of focusing on what it is that we desire in our life so much till we're not receiving the messages that, I didn't say you weren't worthy. I just said it's not, I'm not ready for you to blossom right now. Because how crazy is it to see rose bushes in the wintertime? That's crazy. I mean, winter like snow on the ground. That's crazy. Divine timing. Things have a season for a reason, okay? And the last card is going to be courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Do not allow fear to stop you in this season. I think I started the message off with it. Don't let nothing stop you. You're afraid, okay? Well, guess what? When I'm afraid, what I do is ask myself, why am I afraid? Does this remind me of something that has happened before? Is this so new that I just don't know what to do next? Because when you ask yourself, these types of questions, you get down to the bottom of why you are trying to resist in the first place. And you have to be open and honest with yourself. Don't sit there and write yourself no love story when you need to be writing a horror story. Because, baby, we are in a place of healing, transforming, and really releasing. That's what's happening right now. A lot of releasing and healing. And you just don't know when you release. What that does to your energetic field and your point of attraction. So you're going to need courage for all of this stuff. You're going to need courage throughout your transformation. You're going to need courage because your commitment is being tested. You're going to need courage to go out and attract the things to yourself that are now in vibration with who you have become. Courage. Write that down. Put that somewhere. I am courageous. I believe in what it is that is attracting, how I'm aligning my transformation. I believe in that. And these are the things that you're going to have to truly and honestly be focused on within the next few weeks. The energy is going to be higher in the next few weeks, but it's going to start to reveal and unfold itself just like a beautiful flower out the concrete over the next 3 months up until the end of June. So be paying attention, be journaling, be writing, take notes. Your mind is not going to be able to hold information in the way that it used to because your mind is going to be being used for creation, to be getting clarity. You're going to feel a supercharged urge to want to get things done, to want to move, because the ideas and the mental frequency of your mind is going to be just like a hamster on a wheel. So keep records of everything so you can go back and you can say, okay, hey, on April 3rd, I was thinking this, doing this. But on May the 2nd, it formed into this. Keep you a record of what is happening in your life because it is going to be beneficial for you. It's going to help you truly align to what it is that you want. And I hope this message helps you. If it did, please like, share. Make sure you subscribe to your girl. Send this to your home girl, whoever need to hear this. And if you need a personal reading for yourself, I did open back up my personal readings, and I've been enjoying doing the readings for you guys. Thank you for the support. mysticmelaninshop.com and book me. And until next week.